Hi, it's Jeff and Terry at the Buy Sell Network Realty. Thank you for joining us today for the start of our 2020 monthly market updates. So, Terry, I know we're only a month into the year, but what do you see, or what is the market doing today?
Yeah, so everybody's asking how's the market. It's one of the biggest questions we ever get. So I like to look at what the average sale price has done kind of year over year, and we really haven't seen much of an increase, too much increase on the average sale price. And we can see that the average sale price in the city right now is about $442,000, and in the country it's about $514,000. So, the prices are still good. They're not going down. And I think we're pretty well going to see it leveling off here.
So, to go along with that, Terry, the one thing that you and I have both noticed is the number of price reductions that are happening on a lot of the inventory right now. And, it typically seems to be something that's maybe happening, I don't know, 30 to 45 days out, but it still seems that people are being very aggressive with the pricing.
Pricing is always important, but I think, if a market's really hot, or you can price a little higher and you're still going to sell. But in this marketplace here, you got more inventory, so pricing is even more important right now, and a proper marketing plan.
Right.
So, yeah. So out of all these numbers here, Jeff, what do you think are the most important numbers that people need, or that we should really focus on here?
So that's a great question. There's a couple of numbers here that I think are the most important for us right now, and one of them is the number of days that the average house is sitting on the market right now. And also the amount of inventory that we're currently carrying both in the city and in the country. So the average number of days right now across the board to sell a house is about 48. So really, a fairly balanced market, I would say.
And almost getting up to 2 months. And 2 months in some areas, depending on where it is.
Yeah, exactly. And, really what that means is if we get, say, 55 or 60 days, or as Terry said, 2 months or more, then it really does change the dynamic. But I think right now at 48, we're still in a fairly balanced market that way. Yeah. The other thing we were mentioning was the amount of inventory we have. So right now in the city, we're sitting at about 3 months worth of inventory. The country is much higher right now at 9 months. And really what we're looking at is if there were no more houses coming on the market as of today, how long would it take us to sell off all of the houses that are currently in inventory? The city, as I said, sitting at 3 months means that we're in a very, what we would call a balanced market right now. The country obviously is taking a little bit longer, so I think pricing is fairly stable in the city, where we may start to see some reductions in the rural communities.
That's right. And after 30 years in the business and thousands of sales, we've learned that as longer your house has been on the market, the lower the price the seller is going to probably get. Because as the buyers go out and they look at the home, one of the first things they ask us when they look at the listing is, how long has this house been up for sale?
Yeah, absolutely.
And if it's been up for sale for only a few days, then they don't really say much about the price. But if it's been on the market for a couple months, then right off the bat they're going to be discounting the price.
Right? Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I'm a true testament to that. Terry and I can both say, but I'm out with buyers all the time, and the first thing people want to know is, how long has it been on the market, and why isn't it selling? So
that's right.
All that being said, Terry, I know we're only a month into the new year now, but how do you perhaps see things shaping up for us this coming year?
Well, I think that if the interest rates stay where they're currently at, it makes the house a lot more affordable. They're hovering around 3%, so that's really good. If the rates happen to go up, so I'd be watching the interest rates closely. If you're thinking on buying a house, I don't think the rates are going to get any cheaper, or much cheaper, right? If anything, they could go up, but I don't foresee them going up for a while, right? But I think if you're a seller and you're thinking on selling your home, now is a good time to probably list the house and to try and get top dollar for it, because I think the prices are going to pretty well level out here for the next while.
Right. So again, we really appreciate everybody joining us today for our monthly market update. Make sure you visit our website, or you can give us a call. We'd be happy to talk to you about our fast sale program, and any other questions you might have. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Thank you.